Hey guys, back with another one. But before I start, make sure you smash that like button. So make sure that your notification bell is on with the option all. So when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also leave a comment down below. Now we know for sure that Blueface is setting Chrisean Rock up, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys were really paying attention, like Chrisean would say, really paying attention to that phone call that he did the other day from jail, the word harboring. He is quite familiar with what's going on with Chrisean Rock. The word harboring is letting you know that he knows what he is definitely doing. And he knows that what he's doing is against the law. He also knows what he's doing. It's hurting Chrisean Rock. But I think that it's a plan to hurt Chrisean Rock. And it's always been a plan to hurt Chrisean Rock, but bleed her pockets before he really goes in and hurts Chrisean Rock. And I think Chrisean Rock is realizing this now, but it's kind of too late. A lot of people who are her supporters respectfully have from the test of time defended her honor even, and the honor should not have been defended because she is hurting herself. She is listening to what Blueface is saying. That is being confirmed from what I heard from the phone conversation, that he cares less about her legal obligations and more of her holding him down and paying the bills while he is locked up. Now, next month he can basically take over his own bill. What happens to Chrisean Rock in the process? Because they can't get out here when Blueface gets out of jail and be fighting and the police come. Because the only one they'll be taking will be Chrisean. Unless Chrisean says he put hands on her, then they'll both go. But understand this, you can't harbor 405, what you're basically calling Chrisean, who's supposed to be your woman, wifey, girlfriend, but you can harbor a fugitive. You said the word harbor, so we know that he knows that she's a fugitive. We know that he knows that she has not followed any of what was told to her, which was to turn herself into these courts and take care of her legal obligations, and she didn't do none of that. And now, I don't care what no one says. People say 4 years. I heard it was 3. I'm going with the 3 because this is what I had did my due diligence on. And the judge was not trying to hear from Chrisean Rock's lawyer that presented, in behalf of Chrisean Rock, went into court on behalf of Chrisean Rock because she paid legal fees to an attorney to represent her. That lawyer wasn't trying to be heard by the judge because the judge already had, and the DA had their mind made up of what they want to do with Chrisean Rock. And that is, they look at her as someone, okay, you can't follow the guidelines of your probation. Usually people get a percentage that they might have to do if they break rules to with the stipulations of the probation. Chrisean went above and beyond. She's not going to do a percentage of her probation. They're trying to give her 3 years. She has 3 years, I think, allegedly probation left. She abandoned the probation and it was allegedly 3 years. They're trying to make her do 3 years. Set an example in her name that you don't do that, Chrisean Rock. Not here, not in this state. And let me tell you something. In the state of Massachusetts, I saw the judge give a booster, someone that steals clothes out of the store and sells them for half off, hustler, 2 years, which is, I think, the most you can do. I don't know, it may have went up. In the state of Massachusetts, the highest penalty for stealing. The judge made an example out of old girl. Let's just put it like that. And she was pregnant, had the baby. She was a month before she had the baby, and she was in jail for 2 years, wasn't able to be a mother to her child because of the decisions that she made. Judge didn't care that she was a female. Judge didn't care that she just had a baby and she wasn't going to be able to nurture the baby the first 2 years. He cared about how she didn't take it serious about what she was doing, breaking the law. Chrisean's not taking it serious. Now, it's going to be messy because Chrisean is now, and I know she's now, it's sinking in that this dude really played me. Blueface is the kind of a person that if you do something to him, he's not going to remember all the good, all the loving on him that she's doing and has always done, Chrisean Rock. He's only going to remember that one or two things out of 100 good things or 1,000 good things Chrisean, and even now, has done for Blueface. He's only going to remember the bad, and he's going to use it against her, and it's going to just manifest in his mind to the point he's the type of person he probably will make himself sick because it's manifested all through his mind. She did this to me, even though he doesn't look at the stuff that he did to her to make what she's doing to him warranted. It's just a sad situation because he does it to his own mother. If he can cut his own mother off because of childhood traumas, generational curses, and he can't be just accepting that this is just how my mother is. I still love her unconditionally. She at least gave me life, and he can cut her off, then what makes you think that Chrisean Rock's going to get a pass? And every time I've said stuff on this channel, it always came to light. It wasn't a guess, it was an observation, reading between the lines and peeping what's being said and already knowing what the outcome is. Because the outcome never changes for situations like this. There always is same outcomes when people are moving like Chrisean Rock and Blueface are moving. And the stuff that Chrisean Rock's doing, father's, taking care of his financial situation while he's locked up, but he's that dude that when he's out, he's disrespecting her, and then he goes back to, his main chick when he gets ready, and then he picks a fight with the main chick just to be back with Chrisean when Chrisean moves on. Nothing good never comes out of those kind of toxic relationships. If something good does come out of those kind of relationships, what is the percentage? 1% out of 100? That's luck. The luck of the draw, the ones that do look back and say, remember when we were just two hot messes? Look at us now. We're building together. We're not living that life no more. And we're not backpedaling. We're moving forward in life. You know what I'm saying? People can look at couples like that respectfully because they on that. They're better than that. They've changed. These are not two people that change. He has manipulated Chrisean into believing that he was a changed man. That's called AKA jail talk. But Chrisean Rock says there's no such thing as jail talk. But you know what? Girl, you better keep it online and hope that nobody repeated what you said. Keep it with your fans and your supporters. Don't go back telling Blueface that there's no such thing as jail talk because you think he's running game on you now. That sounds stupid what you said. You're just going to further confirm to him that he can work his set on you when you start coming out of your mouth saying that foolishness. You have to show him different. You have to show him that you are not that chick, that he got his peoples mixed up. That's the only way he's going to change. He can't miss nothing he has never had if it hasn't gone away. And I don't mean just you physically going away. If you choose to stay with Blueface, which I don't see that happening, I could be wrong because you definitely are looking at some time. And if you end up doing some time, even 6, 7 months like Blueface had to do, trust and believe Blueface will definitely replace her. Blueface will replace Chrisean Rock. He might get a little itch, a little thang for another chick, similar to how it is with Chrisean Rock. We know there's only one Chrisean Rock in Blueface, but it'll give him time to get her out of his system so that when she does get out, if she ends up going to jail for her legal obligations, God's with us definitely, but we can't put this all on God. This is people's work. But if she gets lucky and she dodges a bullet and she's able to do some sort of agreement with the DA and the judge that she's not going to serve any time or very little time, maybe a couple of months off the probation, percentage of it. Blueface is going to have enough time to stop mayhem somewhere else until she gets out. And let me tell you something, he is going to have time to build that circus up while he waits for Chrisean Rock to get out. It's going to be another side chick or two on top of Chrisean Rock. He's doing this because he's playing catch up anyways. This man's in jail worrying about fans and supporters forgetting about him. Do you think he's going to get out and be like new this new built a bear man? No. He's going to get out, he's going to be a demon, a Tasmanian devil, and he's going to use the very first person that only helped him from day one. He's going to drag her. Jaidyn knows he ain't going nowhere and she ain't going nowhere, but Chrisean Rock is the only one that puts in the effort, but she's the only one that gets the most disrespect. And it's sad. She needs to wake up because she has ultimately put her freedom at risk. Them taking away her motherhood, taking away her taking care of her child at the earliest stages of his life, trying to look out for a man and not look out for herself and her child.